It's another lovely night, Glencoe. We're actually round the back at River Etive. That's looking over to Dalton House. In the valley above it is the Larrig walk. I've done that quite a few times. You go between the two of them, that takes you right across into Glencoe. And it's a 12.5 mile walk, circular, and you do what they call the two Larrigs. But yeah, it's a lovely night. Sun's out and it's nice and hardly any wind. So I'm just going for a walk round the River Etive, and it's a wee boarded walkway and it's about 3 or 4 miles round. So with a bit of luck, might even get some sightings of a couple of deer. Beautiful. Yeah, it's late afternoon, the sun's starting to come down. Left the house this afternoon, it was small drizzly rain, but we'll come up here to Glencoe and River Etive, and it's an absolutely beautiful night. Really worth going out for a walk before tea. So I'm walking round, as I say earlier on there, the River Etive. Take you on the wee journey with us. Beautiful. As far as I'm led to believe, this goes right along to Loch Etive itself, and it's only one that meets the seawater and the freshwater together, and you get a fish in it. I'm sure somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure they tell me there's Arctic char comes in because a lot of people come up here to fish it. I've been walking along this path, and quite a few times we've seen owls' pellets, and I've just walked by, but this one's quite a unique. You can see the bones in it, so I'm going to let you see it. If I can zoom in close enough. There you go. You can see where it's had for its dinner last night. There's a wee footy somewhere, a vole or whatever it is. I've climbed up this afternoon to the top of the waterfall. Well, not quite at the top yet. Well, we're up in the clouds now. The summit's just in front of us. You clear the water, as you can see, right down to the very bottom. Looking along towards Loch Etive. Well, we're up in the clouds today. Come right up to the top of the waterfall. I don't know if you can see it just over the back of me there. Right up in the clouds, and it's like a fine, fine rain. Oh, great. It's very, very atmospheric today. It's great. Love it. Dry and green the night, and my gear got soaking through when I went up to the waterfall this afternoon. So stove's on, dinner's had, now it's the drying room. Perfect. But the tent's got its multiple uses. So it's got to sit here and chill. It's raining heavy outside now, you can hear it against the tent. It's nice and cosy in here. If you go down to the woods today, you better go in disguise. Morning guys, that's us heading back out to the hide today, so I'm going to go up and do some work on it. Last time I was up here about a month ago or so, I noticed there was a lot of damage had happened and the top brace had snapped, so I'm going to rebuild it today and spend a day in the forest. I love coming up through the forest when you see nature's taking over everything, the moss climbing up the trees, the big rocks that have been totally covered by moss over the years. It's just like a big creeping carpet. And there's the remains of the hide just up there to the right, so we're going to rebuild that today and see how we get on. Well, that's me starting to rebuild this again. The last one up the top there, as I say, the centre strut had been nibbled away with deer over, and I'd put it up. I says I could be strong enough, but it didn't last through the winter. And this is the first time I've been back up here for a long time, so all the wood was still lying, so I'm going to utilise it and build another wee shelter here. So it's getting on. You can see I've got a big brace one right across the middle, and once I've got that I'll get a couple of supports to take the weight of that brace as well. That's been a good afternoon's work. That's the shelter all built back up again. Fortunately I had all the wood for the old one, so it's taken a few hours. Got it back up and it'll just be a work in progress from now on and get it tidied up for the winter time. So that's it there, the entrance in. few supports there and on bracing it up. The fire pit lined with stones so it doesn't damage the floor. Yeah, I've got a good sound with this. It's right on the deer track as usual, and it's the middle of the rut, so you can hear them bellowing up on the hillside. So as I say, it's a work in progress, so we'll get this continually now. Coming into the winter, I'll get it all chinked up and make it windproof.